Now, Radio 1's Big Weekend Dance Party, Dundee.
London nightclub in Dundee.
This is Radio 1's Big Weekend.
And this is Dave Pearce. This is where the music continues, live from London nightclub in the heart of Dundee.
Just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
Radio 1's Big Weekend Dance Party, Dundee. Pete Tong, Milo, Judge Jules, Dave Pierce, Annie Mac, Fergie. Radio 1. This is Radio 1's Big Weekend.
Check it, yo. Make yourself at home. I'm just spitting, think I'm ghetto, stop dreaming. My data's streaming. I'm giving your bird them feelings. Touch your toes and touch the ceiling. We walk the tightrope of street cred. My dog spit, all jungle or garage heads. Gold teeth, Valentinos and dreads now. You're listening to the streets. You're listening to the streets. You're listening to the streets. I get my boys mashed up. You're listening to the streets. I get my boys mashed up.
You're listening to the streets.
I get my boys mashed up.
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, start, format it.
Just what is it that you want to do?
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, start, format it.
You're listening to the streets. I get my boys mashed up.
That's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, start, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, start, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, start, format it.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Come on now, who you?
Dundee.
Hi, I'm Philippa.
I'm Ailey.
We are from Straven.
We just couldn't believe it when we realised we had tickets.
And the fact this is all free as well is just, it's mind-blowing, it's brilliant.
My name's Craig Barrett from Glasgow. I love the fact that Radio 1's like just for to come here for free.
Listen up, everyone. We have been just informed that there's an unknown virus that's attacking all clubs. Symptoms have been said to be heavy breathing, wild dancing, coughing. So when you hear the sound, run for cover, motherfucker. London nightclub in Dundee.
Radio 1's Big Weekend Dance Party.
Misdemeanor on the floor, pretty boy, here I come. Pumps in the bump, make you wanna hurt something. I can take your man, I don't have to set something. Hang him out the window, call me Michael Jackson. I'm a pain in your rectum. I am that bitch they all slept on. Heavy hitter rhyme, spitter, call me rerun. Hey, 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 what's happening? Hypnotic in my drink, that's right. Shake your ass to the street, that's right. Mr. Mo's on the beat, that's right. Put it down for the street, that's right. Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, baby. That pop, that chickle, that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet, 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 wet. This beat here will make it home for jump. Use a fat one, put your clothes back on before you start putting potholes in my lawn. Oh my God, show my gosh, I'm under attack like my name was Saddam. I am the bomb from New York to my dawn, and I can write a song, sick of doing Jeffrey Dawn. Who touched my car alarm. Breaking my car, you were here like Bert. I've been a superstar since Daddy King was all alive on stage. Come on and give me some applause.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You all are so wonderful.
Well, welcome to the show then. It's all about a kick-off royally on Radio 1. Thanks to the Cut Up Boys with the best of Radio 1's big weekend live acts. And a few old school Scottish dance tracks thrown in for good measure too. Why not? Plenty of that to come very soon on Radio 1. Thanks to Jules and Annie for the unusual combination of the last 3 hours. I did enjoy it. And Annie Mac's Julesisms, well, I'll never forget those in a hurry. So we're building up to tonight 6 hours of dance music, counting, from 11 o'clock tonight as part of the big weekend at the London nightclub here in Dundee. Catching up with our very own Annie Mac. She's actually on a mad dash to a hotel to get out her record bag, put on a bit of Lippy, and then she'll be on the decks here in about an hour's time. We'll give you an update on who's going to be playing out here tonight as well, that you'll be able to hear on Radio 1 later. Reminiscing some classic moments in Scottish dance history. Plus, we'll be crossing live to our intrepid reporter, Fergie. Now, he's actually mingling in the queue outside the club right now. And with the wonders of modern technology, we're going to hook up with him and see what's going on outside the nightclub. All right there, Fergie. No word from Fergie. Here he is.
Hi, Dave, right here with loads of punters waiting to get in. It's a massive crowd out here, mate. Loads of people already on the dance floor. You can hear them in the background, getting a little bit excited here. Yeah, we're getting ready for a big night in Dundee. I'm on at 11:45. I'll see you later on there, mate.
We're looking forward to that. Here comes Franz Ferdinand now on Radio 1. A little help from Daft Punk.
You're lonely. You know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot away from you. And if you leave here, you leave me broken, shattered alive. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot, then we can die.
Party.
This is Radio 1's Big Weekend.
With Dave Pearce.
On Radio 1, playing that from Scott in Kinghorn, who's just texted in to say, cheers to Radio 1, heading home from Dundee. That was the best festival I've ever been to. What a day, and I'm sure a lot of people would echo that. They were lucky enough to have those hot tickets for Radio 1 in Dundee. So I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on tonight. I'm in our Rodden Deluxe backstage area at the London nightclub in Dundee. Now, if you haven't been to Dundee for years, this used to be called the Circus nightclub. I actually played at one of its opening nights, quite a legendary club in itself. The Shy Brothers bought it a couple of years ago, and they spent millions on it. It's very swanky. There's 3 rooms here, which is good for us because we've got all kinds of different dance music styles going on tonight. Here's what you're going to hear then. Annie Mac's going to be taking to the decks in just under an hour. We've got Milo at midnight, Pete Tong at 1 a.m, Judge Jules at 2:10. I'll be on the decks at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we have Fergie ending things for us at 4 a.m. So that's how the next few hours look tonight on Radio 1. But first, let's look into some old school moments in Scottish dance.
Great moments in Scottish raving.
Hi, I'm Dave Clark from Soma Records. I'd say the majority of people know Soma Records through guys like Slam, Funk Devoid, Alex Smoke and Vector Lovers and Silicon Soul. The first record we put out was the very first Slam single. That was actually one of the reasons Daft Punk got in touch with us. They got hold of Slam's Positive Education, loved it, found out we were doing a gig in Paris and made a point of meeting us and letting us hear their demos. We saw the potential in Thomas and Guy Manuel and they liked what we did and we got on well as friends. Then the funk came along a little bit later. It went on to outsell Positive Education, sell over 30,000. My view is the Scottish dance scene today is healthier than ever. A lot of people saw what we did. They decided to start their own labels. You've got labels sprouting up all the time in Scotland. We're very proud to be 15 years old this year. We're hitting our 200th release, which is a compilation album because everyone in the label has given us an exclusive track for that. We never saw it lasting so long. We really didn't have a plan for the future other than to be an alternative or an antidote to the mainstream and put out as much good music as possible.
Daft Punk for you on Radio 1. Thanks a lot to Dave Clark from Soma Records. So I must admit, I think Jules was mentioning this earlier, at the moment two of the best places to go clubbing, or from a DJ's point of view anyway, are Northern Ireland where I was last week, and of course Scotland where we are coming live from on Radio 1 tonight. I suppose in the past we covered Glasgow fairly well on Radio 1. I used to big dance parties in George Square and hooked up on many occasions with Colours, who are one of the big promoters in Scotland. Radio 1 will be at Colours Fest this year as well. Next month, in fact, right in the heart of Glasgow. It's going to be immense. There's a Radio 1 stage there. And it's going to be on the 3rd of June. I'll be playing on the outdoor stage. Really, really looking forward to that. So if you missed out on this event, put that in your diary now. 3rd of June at Radio 1 for Colours Fest. Some of my favourite clubs in Scotland include the Ice Factory in Perth, which is, well, just almost down the road. And also, my all-time favourite is the Arches in Glasgow, which I guess many DJs have spoken about in the past. It's under some old railway arches in the heart of Glasgow, and the atmosphere in there is absolutely incredible. Anyway, let's get on with our business of tonight. We've got our second part of our great moments in Scottish dance music coming up from Ultrasonic a bit later on. Also, I'll be catching up with Fergie. He's a busy boy. He's been out with the crowd, but I'm going to have a chat with him about his live set and what we can expect in just a short while tonight on Radio 1.
in Dundee.
Radio 1's Big Weekend Dance Party.
Sasha, all the way from Carnoustie, 9 miles south Dundee. This is brilliant. Never had nothing like it before. Judge Jules, all the way. The judge won't budge. Bring it on. Love him. Can't wait.
Jody Penny, I'm down to see Judge Jules, Milo, on the rest, Pete Tong. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Carla. Hi, I'm Kelly Nielsen. I'm excited to see Milo tonight. Radio 1 all the way.
Open up your heart, what do you feel? Open up your heart, what do you feel? Is it real? Yeah. The Big Bang may be a million years away. Oh. But I can't think of a better time to say, world, hold on. Instead of messing with our future, open up inside. World, hold on. One day you will have to answer to the children of the sky. World, hold on. Instead of messing with our future, tell me no more lies. World, hold on. One day you will have to answer to the children of the sky. Look inside, you'll find a deeper love. The kind that only comes from high above. If you ever meet your inner child, don't cry, no, no. Tell them everything is gonna be alright. World, hold on. Instead of messing with our future, open up inside. World, hold on. One day you will have to answer to the children of the sky. World, hold on. Come on. Everybody in the universe. World, come on. Hold on. One day you will have to answer to the children of the sky. Children of the sky. Alright. Love. Don't take no for an answer. No, no. Alright. Right here. Spread love. Everybody join together now. One voice, one heart. Love and unity. Everybody say. World, hold on.
Bit of Bob Sinclair for you on Radio 1. Playing that for Amy, who's listening to us in the bath at the moment. A bit late to have a bath. She's coming to see me next week in Wales at the Escape in Swansea next Saturday night. Looking forward to that. So we've got Fergie coming up very soon. Annie Mac just for a set at 11. I think she's made it to a hotel, but she's not made it to the club yet. Not long to go for that. And also coming up, the second look into old school moments in Scottish dance history with Pete from Ultrasonic.
Great moments in Scottish raving.
Hi, this is Pete from Ultrasonic. Ultrasonic started back in 1991. The main person in the band in the early days was Roger Hughes. He wrote all the music, done all the programming, give it that Ultrasonic trademark sound. I joined the band not long after, 1995. Back in those days, a lot of the music was some underground bands coming through, like the Prodigy had just broke 808 State, giving it that kind of harder edge to the sound. We've been kind of labelled with this old school tag, which is something that really, really grates me, because I think that we're always trying to evolve the sound. We're constantly working with new material, and day we're really trying to develop the sound of the band and be more innovative. Well, recently we released our first studio album in 7 years. It was called Annihilating Rhythms. Like I'm saying, that was one of our biggest hits back in the day. Recently we just played at Fantasia, the Big Bang 2 in Glasgow, and we'll also be back there, I think it's 5 weeks from now, playing at Colours Fest, which is in conjunction with Radio 1. Ultrasonic's most well-known track would be Obsession. I think also Arpeggio, which was more picked up on, like I'm saying, down in England. I think for the band it's a very good album track. It's a great track and it was before its time. Hi, this is Pete from Ultrasonic. You're listening to Arpeggio live on Radio 1.
That's Ultrasonic on Radio 1. It's Dave Pearce coming from the London nightclub in Dundee tonight. If you want to listen to more moments in Scottish dance history, particularly the electronica side of things, then you can catch Radio 1's One World this Sunday night into Monday morning with a Scottish dance special between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And I guess if we're talking about Scottish legends as well, we should pay tribute to Tom Wilson as well, who was a massive figure in the Scottish dance scene. Sadly no longer with us, but a massive player on the old hardcore scene. Right, Fergie joins me now. He's kind of running around just a little tonight. You've been out with the queue earlier, I know. We're here at the London nightclub in Dundee. You've actually played here before?
Yeah, I haven't been playing here the past couple of years. It used to be Circus.
That's before. Right, it's changed a lot since they've done it.
I mean, the refit's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably one of the best sort of venues in Scotland, really. So
it's amazing because just for people that obviously listening at home that you know haven't been here, I mean, it is a multi-million-pound super club is the right word, and when you look at it in terms of the design and also the technology that the DJs can use in here.
I mean, there's so many different rooms as well, as you said. So we're looking forward to it tonight.
Yeah, they were one of the first people, I think, when Shai took this over, actually, to really recognise that there were so many different styles of dance music. It actually does pay to have lots of different rooms rather than just one big room as it was before. So playing in Scotland, as we know, is always brilliant. The club has seemed really up for it. How would you describe the Scottish vibe in terms of the audience then?
Well, it's just like you said, they're right mad up for it. Do you know what I mean? I've been playing in Scotland for a long time now. You know, obviously the arches, you know, inside out colours. You know, so you know what it's like yourself. Yeah. Clean on it, they are.
Absolutely. Now, have you got any special memories of playing in Scotland? One particular gig that's always kind of remained with you?
Probably, the first time I came up to do Inside Out, you know, sort of back in '99, you know, coming up for the first time, you know, always sort of stays with me.
Yeah, was that your first time in the Arches as well?
Yeah, it was the first time in the Arches, and you know what it's like yourself, you know, the DJ booth is sort of right in amongst it, you know what I mean? So you got, you know, it's right in your face, like, which is good, you know what I mean?
It's wonderful. It's a slightly decrepit venue, which makes it even more wonderful. I actually DJed there a few years ago, and a brick fell out of it. It's under an old railway arch, and this brick kind of came undone above me as I was DJing, and all these brown guns just poured into the mixer.
Aye, right, somebody threw it, aren't you?
Yeah, they probably did actually, and I was thinking, am I going to get electrocuted at any minute? But we managed to get through. But it is an amazing venue. So what about the sort of music scene in Scotland in terms of people that are making music and the sort of styles that you're playing? Is any of that coming from this neck of the woods?
I mean, I think there's been great stuff come from Scotland for, you know, a number of years. You know, you've got to definitely look at the Soma sort of camp, Alex Smoke, you know, the Rub-a-Dub guys, Audio Audacity, Neil Lamstrom, Symbol from Edinburgh, we had them on the show, and Vince Watson as well. So I mean, there's been good stuff coming out of Scotland for years.
So no doubt there'll be a few CDs in your back pocket before the end of the night. I've got to say, I was in Carlisle last night, and that with loads of new tracks. Just about everyone seems to be making a tune there, so hi to everyone in Carlisle as well. So bit of a battle then on the decks, all the Radio 1 DJs in one building tonight, which hasn't happened for a few years. So have you got any special secret tunes that you plan to pull out to impress us all?
Oh, there's a few ones, but I have to say I'm a bit nervous about it. As you say, everybody's here, so...
It was only when I was listening to Jules earlier and he was going on about it, I suddenly felt really pressured, because I was thinking, what am I going to play now? Bit of a nightmare. Anyway, so you're going to rush out again to the queues, and so we'll speak to you probably in about 10 minutes. What time's your set on?
2 till 4, so get in the G-bar for that.
Excellent. All right, we'll catch you later on and see you back in the queue in just a minute. Here comes Above and Beyond now on Radio 1.
I can't escape.
Above and Beyond and Can't Sleep on Radio 1. Now, I'm really hoping I'm going to get that in my set later on when I'm playing at about 3 o'clock in the morning live on Radio 1. But I don't know. I haven't managed to track down Judge Jules yet to find out what he's playing, so I'm not sure if I'm going banging or sort of melodic trance or what. This is one of the dilemmas of being a DJ, and someone that knows all about that is Annie Mac, who now joins us in this little VIP area. Actually, when we started the show only just under an hour ago, there was nobody in here, but there's a few assorted people and a barman staring at us, so it's nice to see another face. How you doing?
I'm really good, Dave. Can I just tell you that I've been doing a show with Judge Jules, as you know.
Yeah,
he hasn't planned his set.
Oh, good. Okay, so we could hear all the same record. Yeah. If you hear a bit of repetition, that's because we started on the lager a bit early on. You know, we might end up doing 2 sets exactly the same. Well, you never know how it's going to pan out. So, is this your I mean, obviously you've been at the event today, but is this your first time at this particular nightclub, or have you been here before?
Yeah, it is. It's my first time at this nightclub. I tell you what, Dave, I've had the most hectic day of
I know.
my life.
It just seems I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I mean, I've been at the site all day, obviously, at Dundee, and I've been there since 11 doing red button coverage and all sorts of things, interviewing all the bands. It's been such a good fun day. It literally has not stopped. I just came in and sat down and took a drink and went, ooh, and relax.
But not for long,
no,
because you'll be on the
10
deck.
minutes to chill.
I want to push the red button, but we haven't got one here. You know, I wish I'd known. I'd have brought one with me. So, what can we expect from your set? It is kicking off in 15 minutes. Don't want to pressure you or anything. What do you reckon the first tune is going to be?
I kind of had an idea what my first tune is going to be, but I've completely changed my mind since then. So, to be honest with you, Dave, I can honestly say I don't have a clue.
Well, that's always a good way. Sometimes the best sets are like that. We haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
I had a bit of one like that last night. Actually, I had no idea quite where it was going to go. But
how did it go?
It went well in the end, I think. The people that drove me back seemed to like it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're going to be introducing Milo, who's on straight after you. Did you catch his set on the main stage earlier today at all?
No, I interviewed him just before he went on, and he was very blasé about it. It was great to see Miles, because I haven't seen him in a long time. He's been kind of out of action for a while, so it's really good to have him back. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's going to play tonight, because I haven't seen him DJ in ages, so I'm sure he'll produce some
I heard you mentioning he made some of the beds for your programme, so maybe he'll drop them in, you know.
Well, you never know.
Get the whole Radio 1 vibe going. Now, have you had a chance to speak to any of the clubbers? Some of my regular Scottish crew I've seen sort of walking past the VIP bit, so I'm going to go. I normally have a chat with Gordon and Niall and various other regulars that come and check us out. Have you had a chat to any of the clubbers and punters at the events there? And what was their sort of impressions of Radio 1 in Dundee?
They're just loving it. I mean, you know, the whole cliche about it's always more fun up north. It's so true today anyway. I mean, everyone is in such good form. The whole festival has just been such a good thing. I mean, people have just been loving it. Such huge reactions. And I can honestly say that I was at the side of stage when Snow Patrol were doing their set, and I felt so proud to be part of Radio 1, because you realise to put on a free festival like this is something really, really special. So I'm glad that people are enjoying it as much as we hoped they would.
And it continues all night on Radio 1 as we get the dance vibe. You're on the decks in 15 minutes.
I know, I've got to go.
We'll see you later. Thanks very much for coming by. Now, we were talking about our clubbers outside. Fergie is out and about. So, Fergie, where are you right now?
So I might say that the club now, I'm walking up and down the queue here, met a few people. So what's your name?
I'm James.
Were you from Dundee?
I'm from Perth. Oh, I went to see Pete Tong last night.
Alright, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was up at the Ice Factory, yeah. So who haven't you seen before that's playing tonight?
Dave Pearce, yourself.
Yeah, and Annie Mac's on there as well. You're going to be nipping in to see her. Jules playing as well. Everybody's here, man.
Definitely. Annie Mac, not seen her before.
Have you got any messages for the Radio 1 listeners that couldn't get up here that are listening back home?
Shout out to guys from St Andrews.
So there you go. We're outside, walking up and down the queue here outside London. Met up with a few people. What's your name?
Kerry.
Ross.
And where are you from?
Montefiore.
Dundee, come on!
Hey! So all the Radio 1 DJs are here. Who are you looking forward to see?
Judge Jules, come on! Judge won't budge. Hey!
And Pete Tong's here. Annie Mac. Have you seen them before?
Pete Tong, won't get it wrong. Let's do it.
It's a new phrase for Pete Tong, man. Having a night of those tonight. Here's Marcel Woods. We're loving this. That's Paul Van Dyke for an Angel. Absolute masterpiece, that tune. Reminds me of a particularly memorable night in Scotland with Radio 1. This was a daytime event. We were allowed to take over George Square, which is like kind of taking over Trafalgar Square in London. For the day, it was sealed off, and we had Paul Van Dyke playing live on the Radio 1 soundstage in front of 25,000 Scottish clubbers. A memory I'll always have. That was absolutely amazing. No dance anthems on Radio 1 tonight, but you can catch me back on Radio 1 tonight at 3 a.m. on the decks here from Dundee. But there's only minutes away from Annie Mac. She's kicking off in about 5 minutes' time. Our 6-hour music sweep of dance music on Radio 1. And we thought we'd end this little segment of our show tonight on a bit of a classic Scottish dance tune. So here's Silicon Soul and Right On. that was Silicon Soul and Right On. Hope you enjoyed the music with me, Dave Pearce, for the last hour backstage at the London nightclub in Dundee. Don't forget the music continues till 5 o'clock this morning. Milo at midnight, Pete Tong at 1:10, Judge Shields at 2:10, myself, Dave Pearce, at 3, Fergie at 4 a.m. But right now, we're going to the very first set of the night. We're crossing over to the dance floor here, where we're about to join Annie Mac live from the London nightclub